Okay, hi dear. I hope you are doing well in this kind of timings. So, I hope just to practice for this kind of MCQs along with your summary, like dreaming of the dawn mall. Just we have finished this summary. Next we go for MCQs. I hope by listening summary carefully you can understand well all these questions. For example, number one, it goes: California stretches down the west coast of America. So this is America we are talking about. New York, we are talking about California, so definitely it is in California. Sierra Nevada is a dash world for snow covered mountains. Which language? Definitely I told you it is the Spanish language. Choice number C. We will take the choice number C like this for your answer. Spanish, like this. Sierra Nevada has a large park called, what is the park name? It is definitely, I told you, Yosemite National Park. I have shown you a picture as well. Yosemite is recognized in dash as a World Heritage Site. Recognized, people knew 1864. This is the date they have written. Yosemite Park is a dream destination for who are the people who love most. So rock climbers, they like this place very much. Number Half Dome and El Capitan are two. What are they? They are monoliths. Monoliths, I told you, the big giant mountain or a rock. This is called the Half Dome and El Capitan, like this. Number seven is the metal clips used by a rock climbers are called carabiners. Carabiners, this is the equipment they use while they climb up on the mountain. So this is the special name. Normally they say metal loops. This is one of the equipment to climb up the mountain. Climbers needs to be what they need. They need look, both A and C. A and mean fit and strong. They need to be fit and strong. And C, flexible and agile, like this. So this is the right answer. Both A and C. You will click this answer. Number 9, up the El Capitan, the most difficult route is called. What is the most difficult route? Dawn Wall. This is the most difficult route to El Capitan, and the lesson is about. In 2000, Tommy was captured by, who captured Tommy? So Uzbekistani rebels, they captured both of them. It is in an accident Tommy chopped his dash finger. Which finger? Middle finger, small finger, index finger, none of these. So index finger was disturbed and had an accident while he was working with a big saw. Every day Tommy runs in the mountains for how many miles? So 12 miles, I told you in the summary as well. So who was Tommy's climbing partner? I told you, Kevin Jorgensen. So this is the full name. Tommy and Kevin began their climb on. When did they start? Actually, so 27 December. It was started. For 10 days, Kevin remained stuck on pitch. So what was the pitch? Pitch was 15 actually. They were stuck. Only Kevin was stuck for 10 days. On 14th Jan dash, Tommy and Kevin became the first people to free climb the Dawn Wall. So 2015 was the year they climbed. Tommy free climbed the top of Salade Wall in 24 hours. They took in the last lines of our textual lesson. They described 24 hours for this distance they covered. Sheer means very steep, like perpendicular, or in other words, you can say the vertical shape. It is called steep shape. Uh, 19, the highest mountain in Europe is. So this is Mont Blanc. I told you it works as a border as well. The idiom to be a handful, it means to be difficult to control. To be a handful, it means to be difficult to control. So this is your MCQs out of your syllabus, out of this lesson, Dreaming of the Dawn Wall. I hope you can do well. Practice it just to understand more, and after that you can go for question answers so that you may be able to grasp them nicely. Yes, dear. Next we have short question answers. So um, after reading the words meaning, after understanding the summary of the lesson, and after that MCQs, you can understand question well. So this is the reason you must go step by step to learn them. Question number 1 goes for your notes. Why is Yosemite is a popular place for tourists? Why it is famous? So Yosemite is popular among millions of tourists for its waterfalls, forests, and valleys. This is the reason. What are the names of the two climbers? The two climbers of the Dawn Wall are Tommy Caldwell and Kevin Jorgensen. So these are the people who crossed or successfully climbed up this route of Caldwell Dawn Wall. Okay guys, next the question goes like this. How old was Tommy Caldwell when he achieved his dream of climbing the Dawn Wall? He was almost 38 years old when he accomplished the task of free climbing Dawn Wall. What is the monolith? I told you a monolith is a geological feature such as mountain consisting of a single massive stone or rock. And in a giant shaped mountain, it is called monolith. What do we learn about El Capitan? El Capitan is a huge granite monster rises up from the valley floor and poses a challenge to the most experienced climbers. It is situated in Yosemite National Park in California. What makes the Dawn Wall so difficult to climb, free climb? The 3,000-foot cliff is so sheer that from a distance it looks like a smooth surface. For the free climbers struggles to find edges and ledges in the rock to hold on it. Edges and ledges means some kind of little help, some small damage or rock damages, or the ditches, small ditches like holes in the rock so that they can grip and go ahead. So this is called like that. Why did Caldwell ask the doctors to take off the top of his fingers? He asked the doctors to remove his chopped fingertip because he knew that he would not be able to climb a wall if one of his fingers could not grip properly, like this. What skills do you need to be a successful climber? Climbers need to be fit and strong. They need to be flexible and agile. They must be able to endure pain and physical hardships while keeping calm and focused, like this. What are the most differences between free climbing and aid climbing? There are different levels of climbing. Some use special climbing equipments, and this is known as the aid climbing. Free climbing is climbing without much equipment. They only use a safety rope. With less climbing, they are called like this This is the difference between free climbing. They have done free climbing actually with less equipment. What part of speech is a phrase? What does this mean? Dealt with it head on. The phrase dealt with it head on it in an adverbial phrase. It means although the challenger was so big and massive, challenge was so big and massive, but he faced it boldly and tackled it with an iron hand. Iron hand means with great effort, without losing temperament. Like this, we call these kind of things. Okay, guys, these are your question answers. I hope so. You can understand well. Next he goes, these are some special words for your making some sentences. I have told you these words in my word meaning video. So these are some sentences. You can learn these sentences from here, or you can make your own as you like. So these are already mentioned in the words meaning video. So you can listen and make your own sentence, or you can memorize the same sentences you have in your notes. Okay, bye.